The member for Chisholm has the call. The member for Chisholm has the call.
My question is to the Minister for the Environment and Energy. Will the minister update the House on the government's action to guarantee affordable and reliable energy for hard-working Australian families and businesses, including in my electorate of Chisholm? How does this compare to the risks associated with the alternative approaches?
The Minister for the Energy and the Environment.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And I thank the member for Chisholm for her question and acknowledge her deep interest and concern in the energy sector and the rising power prices and the importance of taking action on a number of fronts to reduce the pressure on family electricity bills. And the Turnbull government's been taking action on a number of fronts, including in reining in the power of the networks, in ensuring a better deal for families from the retailers and ensuring that Australians get access to gas before it is shipped overseas, Mr Speaker. And our announcement about a national energy guarantee is a credible, workable, pro-market policy that will deliver lower power prices for Australians and a more reliable system. And unlike the policies proposed by those opposite, this involves no taxes, no subsidies and no emission trading schemes, Mr Speaker. And it will see, on the basis of the advice and the analysis of the Energy Security Board, savings of up to $115 per annum for an average Australian household, Mr Speaker. Now, Mr Speaker, since the announcement by the Turnbull government, there's been enormous widespread support, including from Australia's largest manufacturer, BlueScope Steel. Paul O'Malley said it turns the game around. It retilts the playing field, and it's fair. Australia's chief scientist, Alan Finkel, said it's a credible mechanism from the country's most authoritative voice in energy matters, Mr Speaker. AGL described it as an important step. Energy Australia said it was a serious proposal. Origin said we look forward to working with the governments and energy market bodies to progress it. Energy Networks Australia welcomed it. The Grattan Institute described it as the last piece in the complex jigsaw puzzle of a credible energy and climate change policy, and it said it should be supported not just within the coalition, but by Labor, the states, the energy industry and by electricity consumers. Energy Consumers Australia welcomed it and said it integrates the need for reliable power and emissions reduction in the electricity sector at least cost for consumers. The BCA, which represents 1 in 10 Australian workers through the companies, says it provides greater investor confidence than a more complex set may have. The Australian Industry Group, which represents more than 1 million employees, said the plan gives the electricity sector a great deal of flexibility.
The Minister's time has concluded.